Force between multiple charges. In the last case, we have seen Coulomb's law, where we'll be finding the force between electric force between two charges as K, Q1, Q2 by R square. Now, I'll just give you a brief explanation of that. Q1, Q2 are separated by a distance R between the centers. Then there exists a force of attraction or repulsion. So I'm writing it as electric force. Attraction or repulsion between the two charges represented with K, Q1, Q2 by R square. This force, the force of attraction or repulsion, is directly proportional to the product of the charges and inversely proportional to the squares between them. Square of distance between them. Now we'll see what if there are some n number of charges present in that system. Instead of 2 that we have taken with Coulomb's law, what if there are n number of charges? So I'll be writing the statement. To calculate the force between multiple charges, we have to use the case of principle of superposition. Principle of superposition. So what is principle of superposition? In a system of n charges, the force on or the net force on any one charge is equal to the vector sum. So see carefully, I have written vector sum of all the forces acting on that particular charge due to all the other charges. So according to this statement, if I am taking a system of, let's take the case, system of 3 charges separated by distance R1, R2, R3. Then the net force, I want to calculate the net force on charge 3. So according to the above statement, net force on any one charge 3 is equals to vector sum of the net forces on that particular charge due to all the other charges. So it is force on 3 due to 1 plus force on 3 due to 1. So when you are writing the vector form, always see to that the charge, the particular charge that you want to calculate the net force, you have to write first, and the next due to the charge, other charge you have to write in the second place. So F bar 31 plus F 32 bar. So this result can be obtained with, so how do you calculate the vector sum of forces or electric fields now? When you are taking the vector sum, the result will be calculated either by triangle law of vectors or parallelogram law of vectors. Parallelogram law of vectors. So you know what is a triangle on parallelogram, right? So triangle on you have 3 vectors. When you want to add, the resultant will be in the direction of the closing set. And parallelogram law of vectors na root of f1 square plus f2 square plus 2f1 f2 cos theta. Now the very most important point when you are considering principle of superposition is when you have n number of, let's take 3 charges in a system, the force between 1 and 2 will remain unchanged and unaffected with the presence of third charge. If I take 4 charges in a system now, the force between any other 2 charges, any charge will remain the same and unaffected with the presence of other 2 charges. So let's take a system of n charges. Then how will you write that condition according to the principle of superposition? F net on nth charge is equals to force on charge n due to 1 plus force on charge n due to 2 plus force on charge n due to 3 plus and so on. So see clearly I have written all the forces in terms of vectors Fn1 bar plus Fn2 bar plus and so on. Now we'll see how will you be writing this with Coulomb's law. Equals to F net K Q N Q1 by R N1 square plus K Qn Q2 by R N2 square plus and so on. So here K is a constant that you can take that out. If you want to write this in vector form, so you will be writing R N1 cap, R N2 cap. So you know what is unit vector, right? Unit vector is given by R cap is equals to R bar by mod R. So this can be written as K Q N Q1 by R N1 square is equals to R N1 bar by mod of R N1 plus K Q N Q2 by R N2 square R N2 bar by mod of R N2 plus and so on. So in few books they will be following Rn1 as Rn minus R1. So to find the position vector, few will be writing like this and other few will be writing like this. So we have to follow the convention. Few schools will be following this and few schools will be following this. Actually when you are writing position vector, it's always final minus initial. If I am taking the charge, let's take on 2 due to 1 now. 2 is my final and 1 is my initial, right? So it is K Q1 Q2 by final minus initial whole square. So vector form now I'll be writing R2 minus R1 bar by mod of R2 minus R1. So depending on the convention you can choose whether it is N1 or 1N. Able to understand? So this is principle of superposition which is used to calculate the force due to multiple charges.